Lorenzo Valla, de Libero Arbitrio, Episode 7. Quid igitur causae est, cur in maiorum vestigiis nullitis insistere, si minus ratio certe autoritas illorum effectusque inducere debuit, ut se imitaremini, potiusque novam viam ingrederemini. Valla continues, and he says, quid causae. Causae here, like so, is a feminine singular genitive. It is a partitive genitive, also called a genitive of the whole. It's used routinely with words like quid to express a part of something. So what of a cause, or more simply, what reason, what cause. You can see this in such expressions as quid novi, what is new, multum boni, much good, and so forth, sat sapientiae, adequate wisdom. This then is part of a question. You can see the question mark there, and quid is our interrogative in the neuter singular and nominative as the subject of est. Therefore, what reason is there? Quid causae, what of a reason is there? Why, cur, nullitis. Here's our verb in the second plural, present indicative active, from the irregular verb nolo, nolle, like so, nolui, which means not to want. So volo, velle, to want, or to wish, and non volo, or more simply, nolo, means not to want something, not to wish for something. So what reason is there, then, why you do not want, nullitis, second plural, you do not want, insistere, to tread, insistere, this is a second conjugation infinitive, present active infinitive, you do not want to walk or to tread upon the vestigiis of your ancestors, in vestigiis maiorum. So vestigiis is neuter plural and ablative. It's an ablativus localis, a local ablative with the preposition in. Why don't you want to walk in the footsteps maiorum, masculine plural, genitive, the footsteps of your ancestors, possessive genitive. And now Valla gives a reason. Si minus ratio, if their reasoning is less persuasive or less important, surely the auctoritas illorum, this is a masculine plural genitive, without that ligature it would be illorum, and auctoritas is a variant spelling for the perhaps more familiar auctoritas, like so. This word is derived from the verb augeo augere, which means to get larger. So if their reasoning is less persuasive, certainly auctoritas illorum, their authority, effectusque, and the result, the consequence, what has happened, inducere debuit, ought to induce or compel, implicit in compel you vos. So we see that this perfect debuit, which is third singular, perfect indicative active, this verb has three subjects, ratio, auctoritas, and effectus, each one of them nominative. If their reasoning is less persuasive, certainly their authority and the consequence or the outcome ought to induce you to do what? Now we have in effect the object of the inducere, to imitate, imitaremini, to imitate them. This verb is first plural, imperfect, subjunctive, and it's passive because it's a deponent verb. The first principal part is imitor, and the second is imitari, like so. It's a first conjugation deponent verb. Ought to induce you to imitate them, say, this refers back to our ancestors, maiorum illorum, rather than potius, and I believe I said que, this is no doubt potius quam, so I did not read it accurately the first time, rather than to do something else, namely ingrederemini, which is also a deponent verb, ingredior, ingredi, like so, third conjugation deponent, rather than to embark upon novam viam, a new track. And these are both feminine singular and accusative.